Okay, today we will discuss about how to assign some transactions in a role. Okay, so let's go to the SAP login pad. People call like SAP GUI 2. So let's go to ECC. Um, Password. To assign the transactions in a role, we use transaction called a profile generator. We use profile generator. The T code for the profile generator is PFCG. For the first time, when you enter in the SAP login, when you enter through SAP login pad, you can type like PFCG and hit like enter. It will go either hit enter or use like this green button. It's also called like enter. You can go directly in the profile generator, but like the best practice is either you use slash n pfcg or you do like you type slash o pfcg. I'll tell you later like what's the difference between slash n and slash o. Most of you I'm pretty sure already knows about it, but there are some people who don't know, so it's fine. We can answer all the questions. We will go from basics to the from basics all the way from bottom all the way to top. That's what the strategy of our teaching is. So let's type like slash n pfcg, hit enter. It's the other good practice is like you always go to the system, go to the status, and it will tell you in which transactions you are in. Because in the company what happen is like there are like you might gonna have like some 4, 5, or 6, 7 windows open, and you don't know which transaction you're in. So in the beginning it's always a good practice that like you always check whether you are in pfcg or not. There is other way too. Like if you click this button on the bottom left, it will tell you the system, which system you are in, which client you are in, who is the username, what program you're using, and what is the transaction over here. If you click this one, it will tell you right here that like you are in pfcg. So it depends like from where you can go. Never ever challenge anyone that like okay this is the only way to do this thing, or like okay there's no other way you can do this way. Because you will find some gurus out there and they will tell you that like okay this is the only way. I'll show you how to do the other way in through other ways, and like people will do it in front of you and you will be stunned. Okay, so like in SAP the best practice is what you have, do that way in the beginning, and then start practicing when you have like very good concepts of pfcg su01, like maintain create roles. Then you know like how to do like how you can practice on some other stuff. So let's go and create one role and assign some transactions. So let's see like z1 underscore test underscore role underscore 0, 0, 1. Okay, we are only going to assign like these transactions in single role, and we will discuss about composite role and the relation between master and child role later on. Over right now we are just creating a single role. Okay, so up till now like the role is not has not been created. If it's created, these fields should be filled out right by SAP, that like who did it, which on which date it's been created, on what time it's been created. Okay, so first you have to give the description. Usually the description and the naming convention has been defined by the companies. They are usually like I just give the naming convention by myself, but like usually they are like naming conventions which are 30 characters, 60 characters long. Okay, some I'll send you the example of the 30 character naming convention. I'll send you the document on that part so that you can go through it, or we will discuss about that thing in a later class. So like over here we are just assigned in the we are just going to assign the transactions, right? So like you see like all these tabs, all these three tabs like menu, authorizations, and user, all these three tabs has a red light, red circle, right? Or you can say like a red light. Your goal is to change these lights into green. If it's red, it means red circle, it means like it's not maintained at all. If it's a yellow triangle, it means you will see like in authorizations you will see all these three together, then you have a complete picture what I'm talking about. But if it's instead of red light, it will say like, it will show you like in authorizations like yellow triangle, okay, then it means like it's partially maintained. And if it's green, it means it's maintained. There is something over there and like it's maintained or it's assigned or something. It depends on the tabs, like it goes by the menu or authorizations or users tab. If it's users and it's green, it means you already assigned the users and you already have the user comparison, you already did the user comparison. Or like if the user comparison is done in the back job, sometimes most of the times company assign these comparisons, like you don't have to do the user comparison. It will be done by the backend in the system, okay. So let's go from to the description. Usually the description has been assigned in the master sheet from the business team. For example, like it's this role is like right? Means like material management. So material management, there's a module for material management, that's why I assigned just pick like material management, okay. So the team in the material management, they already have decided that like, okay, this is this is test role 001. We name this one as a material material management test role 1. That's how they want to define it. You cannot go against them. So whatever like they told you, you have to do it exactly same. So always be careful, like what are the requirements from them, okay. Hit save. Now see like what will happen in the created box once you hit save. See, before that the role was not created, but now it's created. It says user who created the role. It says my user ID and on which date and on which time it was created. It will tell you each and everything. That's the beauty of SAP, that it will tell you who did it and what time did it, on what date and what time it's been created or changed, okay. So let's go like to the menu and we will assign some material management transactions. See over here, like you don't have to worry about like so many things over here. The only good part, is you have to see this. You have to know about this button. All, you can delete all notes. Note means like all these folders, and you can delete only a single note. So if you assign like transactions, you can delete from you can add transactions from here, and you can add like you can add transactions from there. And the best way to assign transactions is like for example, like you are the consultant working in a company, okay. I'll give you one example. You are the consultant working in a company, and what happened is like you have like some master sheets of like for these test role from the business team, that like we will assign like some transactions, 4 or 5 transactions in this row. So let's pick like let me show you one thing. Like for example, like they want to assign these 4 transactions, right? These 4 transactions in that role. So and your team lead says that like, okay, for security and like for the the in for the purpose of organization, like what we should do is like we will assign all the display transactions in the display folder and all the create or change transactions in the create folder, okay. So let's go back, click this one, because like this is the role menu. What we are going to do, we will assign like other folders in the role menu, okay. Hit this one and it will ask. So we will create we will pick like 2 folders. We will create 2 folders. One is create, one is create. Hit enter. Click this one again. If you didn't click this one, if you stay on this one, then it will create a subfolder under create. So highlight this one again and create again. The other folder we decided is display. right? So now we have like two folders, display and create, right? There is nothing in display, there is nothing in create. So let's assign some transactions in display. Either you double click assign transactions. Usually it will work like if you double click this one, but that's fine. So there are ways like you can assign, like it says like transaction assigned. If you close this one, there's a button over here, it's called add transactions. So you click this one and hit transaction, and we are in display, right? So what we will do, we will pick, this is the display transaction IH09 and the other one is MM03. IH09 and MM03. So once you hit enter, it will show that like okay, everything is in way, everything is assigned in this, everything has been picked, and then you assign the transactions. So like these are the two transactions which has been assigned, okay, in this role. Okay, let's go to create. Let's go to create transactions, and we are going to pick for create and change mm01 and mm02. Let's do this one, mm01 mm02. Hit enter, assign transactions, and like these are the two transactions which have been assigned, and now you see the green square is there. So it means green means there are some transactions. For example, you are here in the description tab, and you see like this is the menu which is green. It means like some transactions are being has been assigned in this row. There is not like, and but like the authorization objects are not maintained and no users has been assigned. Okay, for example, like if I assign some one user or two user or three users, so it will turn green, but we will talk about authorizations and user later on. So I hope you enjoy the class today. If you have any questions, you guys can ask me right now. Otherwise, like I'll give you like some examples how to create. I'll give you like some assignment to create roles up to menu, okay, and assign transactions and role. All right. Hope you enjoy the class. We'll see you in the next. We'll see you in the next class. Okay, bye.